Hey my good friends, Sam Haymart with Test Driven TV. Recently I had the chance to drive the newest thing that's hatched from Honda, the Honda Civic Hatch. So my driving impressions and what I really think, coming right up. Having driven the delightful 2022 Honda Civic sedan just last fall, I welcomed the arrival of the latest variation of the brand's hallmark compact, the Civic Hatchback. Just like the sedan I tested last fall, the 2022 Honda Civic Hatch here was a touring model with a 1.5-liter turbocharged engine and a CVT. Now built in the United States at Honda's Greensburg, Indiana plant, the Civic Hatchback is virtually identical inside and out to the sedan in almost every way, except at the back. Here, a sexy GT coupe roofline is well conceived in a way that looks somewhat exotic. Its rear overhang is shortened by 5 inches, emphasizing its forward-leaning character brought on with the new 2022 restyling. The lines from the roof carve neatly into a cleanly opening hatch. Unique LED tail lamps with a continuous piece across the deck connecting them nicely really dresses it up. The lower rear fascia also gets its own design with handsome dual exhaust finishers I find quite handsome. Opening up the rear hatch reveals the same side-to-side roll shade from the previous generation Civic hatch that allows easier access when stowed. Push it aside and fold down the seat and you have a Civic that's far more versatile than the sedan at gobbling up stuff from the big box store. The liftover height is so much lower than most of the compact crossover SUVs, making this an easier option to live with than most. Pulling the hatch closed is also pretty easy on the hands since it's smaller and lower to the ground. The rest of the cabin in our leather-lined touring model was every bit as enjoyable and comfortable as the sedan I tested last fall. The new design and features for 2022 make this Civic the best yet, and remains the best in class when it comes to fit and finish. Priced at $30,415, the 2022 Honda Civic Hatch Touring model came with a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, good for 180 horsepower and 177 pound-feet of torque. Here it's mated to a continuously variable transmission, a CVT, but it is available here with a 6-speed manual for those who love to drive. Power is generous when you ask for it, but the CVT lacks driver satisfaction, even in sport mode. There's some steering wheel mounted paddle shifters that do give you some cute little simulated shift points, but it's far from the real thing. As tested, it was rated at 30 miles per gallon city, 37 highway, and 33 mpg combined. In my week with it, I achieved 28 mpg combined, likely less as I turned off its annoying idle start-stop system at every opportunity. It'll sure be nice when they stop killing the buzz with this stuff. Handling was top of class with its sharp feel and reflexes given by the latest generation chassis and our tester's 235/40R18 rubber. Steering and road feel are precise as expected here, and the suspension is impressively buttoned up tight over the speed bumps and road imperfections we find in everyday life. Alright my friends, there you go for the Honda Civic Hatch. I liked it every bit as much as the sedan I tested last fall. Now you can see our total detailed test drive review on the sedan right there. Everything applies here to the hatch as well. Identical to live with every way except for what's at the back. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel right there. Either way, stay tuned.